What's really going on in real estate? Are you listening to the national news where they tell you one day that the market's going to crash, your property's never going to be worth anything, and the next day they say prices are on the rise, everything's going to be $30 million, and you will never be able to afford a property? Stop listening to what they're saying on the national news, because Florida's way different than anywhere in the country, and Pinellas and Hillsborough are much different than anywhere in the U.S. I'm Derrick Silvers with Coastal Properties Group, Christie's International Real Estate, and I'm on our team for you. If you don't know me at being at Coastal Properties, it's because I have moved to some different brokerages. In fact, now they try to make me sign 10-year contracts so that I'll stay somewhere for a long time. But joking aside, I've moved to different companies because I had great opportunities in the past. One company was starting a new home build division, so I was able to learn how to navigate through new home build contracts and learning the process. Another person was doing bank-owned property, so I was able to work with investors better. So I've learned some great experience, and I've enjoyed every place that I've been with for the most part. But being with Coastal Properties, and this is not what this podcast is all about, but I do want to give them a little plug. I love going to their meetings. Usually I'm in the mindset of the 5-minute millionaire, where any meeting over 5 minutes is just not worth it anymore. Well, that's not so with this company. And I think it needs to be said, because we talk about the stats. We talk about what's really going on in real estate. We talk about positivity. We talk about diet. We talk about mindset. And that really sets a realtor like myself up for success, because then I can be much better to my clients. I can serve them better, and just be more knowledgeable on what's going on in real estate. Speaking about what's going on in real estate, let's talk about mortgage rates. Yes, they're higher than they were a couple years ago. We're not seeing the 2s and the 3s, and I wish we were. Believe me, that was free money as far as I'm concerned. But here's the thing, the way that people are tackling this right now. A lot of my clients are buying down the rate. And yes, you're spending more money, but you buy down the rate. And that's a great way to get around the high interest rates. Do the math though. Get somebody who's educated, do the math, and find out, okay, is it worth it for me to pay down, buy down the rate? Another thing that comes up is, financing, and they're losing out to cash buyers. Well, let me tell you something. In St. Petersburg, out of the last 1,000 sales, 60% were financed. Another solution that I've given to my clients is why not get with a hard money lender? We have hard money lenders. Yes, you're going to pay a little, or not maybe a little fee, maybe sometimes a bigger fee, depends on you. But you'll pay a fee to use that money, but you're buying now with cash. And yes, sometimes with cash, you can buy the property for a cheaper price. So maybe you bake that in. Is it a $10,000 fee? Okay, well, let's negotiate $15,000 off the price, because you're removing a lot of the stress and a lot of the contingencies by doing so. Let's talk about insurance. It's interesting. I sold a $10 million property, and the Tampa Bay Business Journal did an article on it, and they posted it on Facebook. And the amount of negativity about insurance that was on the comments was absolutely nuts. I mean, 90% of it was comments about how high insurance is. But here's the thing. If you're going to complain about it, then do something about it. Call your congressman, get involved, see what you can do to help out the insurance rates. And if you're that disgusted about it still, then maybe you should move somewhere else. And I know a realtor that would love to sell your place. But all kidding aside, it's funny about the negativity, because I just met a guy from Pakistan, and he came here with $1,500. He's a young guy. I think he's in his 30s. $1,500 in his pocket. He believed in the American dream, and now he owns 3 businesses. And that's because he doesn't have all that crap in the back of his head, negativity, thinking that you can't live the American dream, because you absolutely can. And he believed it, and he's doing it. It reminds me also of when I was posting things that I found at garage sales and sold on eBay for great prices. And somebody said, man, you remind me of Gary Vee. Now, I don't watch TV that much, and I wasn't watching YouTube as much as I do now, so I didn't know who Gary Vee was. So I looked up this guy. This guy's a millionaire, and he's still going to garage sales to find things and sell. I just went to one the other day. I picked up a camera because I've researched different things that you can sell for good prices. I bought it for $500. They sell right around $2,000. So I made an extra $1,500 this month just by being a go-getter, getting up early on a Friday before I have any appointments, and doing a little extra to make a little extra. All right, let's talk about some stats. In Pinellas County right now, there's 1,426 single-family homes on the market. There's 1,481 condos on the market. Pending single-family homes is 1,073, and pending condos is 598. In Hillsborough County, there's 2,588 single-family homes on the market. There's 466 condos. There's 2,100 pending single-family homes, and there's 239 condos. All right, let's talk about condos, because right now there's a lot of chatter about it because of the Milestone inspection. If you're not familiar with this is what happened in Miami, where the building unfortunately collapsed. And so now if your condo reaches a certain age, you have to have these inspections. And so I'm selling a condo right now that's built in 1976. They just had the Milestone inspection. Everything was fine. So there's a lot of condos out there that are totally fine. They're structurally sound. There's some that obviously are not. We are seeing some bigger assessments. My heart goes out to the people in Bayfront Towers in downtown St. Pete, because they're about to absorb a pretty big assessment because of what's going on. With that being said, make sure you're working with an educated realtor who knows how to navigate through these things. Obviously, I do. So if you want to call me, I'm available to sell your property or help you buy a property. But you want to make sure that you're looking at all the docs, looking what the assessment may be. You might want to check out the last 6 months of the minutes to know what the association is talking about. Have they had the inspection? Are they talking about having the inspection? And are they talking about any assessments coming up? All right, let's talk about some more stats. This is where we're going to brag, or I'm going to brag a little bit about coastal properties. In Pinellas County, for properties that are $1 million plus, we are ahead of the competition in sales by 50%. When it comes to Clearwater Beach, we're first in sales, and we're 400% over whoever's second. So if you're looking to sell your property and it's over $1 million, or if you're looking to buy a property that's over $1 million, then Coastal Properties definitely has you covered. We're the most educated. We've done the most deals, and Clearwater Beach, obviously we're who you need to call. Speaking of Clearwater Beach, I want to talk about some of my listings on the market right now. I've got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. It's on the 7th floor. It's got gorgeous sunrise views, 2 deeded boat slips. It has what they call a cabana. It's not a cabana in a traditional sense. What it is at the pool, they have 10 storage units, and it's a good sized storage unit. But what's great about this is that you can keep all your pool toys there. You can keep all your stuff for your boat there. It's on the market for $1.55 million, and out of 55 units in this building, 50 of them cash flow. If you look at Airbnb, look at VRBO, most of the time people are getting around $3,000 a month. The people that I'm selling for, they get a little north of that because you can bring your boat, which obviously adds value, and they've got the cabana. So they're getting sometimes, $4,000 a week, and it is a 7-day legal weekly rental. Another one I have on the market is the one that I said that the building's structurally sound. It's on Island Estates. If you're coming over the bridge from downtown Clearwater, I don't know if you know where Island Way Grill is, but it's a great little restaurant. There's the aquarium there. There's a peninsula right there. It's right on the water, gorgeous sunset views. If you want to bring a boat, they have 4 slips available. They're $120 a month, which is very reasonable. If you want to put in a lift, go ahead, and then when you leave, you can take it with you. But this is a 1,350 square foot condo, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. There's not a lot of places that I can say that the owners renovated 100% of the property. This unit has been 100% renovated. Now, we are waiting on the windows. They are going to get installed at the end of September, but you can move in now. They paid for the people to do it on the outside, so they won't be in your unit except for to clean up at the end of the day. That one's $525,000. Honestly, it's a bargain as far as I'm concerned, so don't miss out on that one. And then lastly, but definitely not least, is a piece of property in St. Petersburg. It's a mid-century modern home, around 5,000 square feet. It's got a 2-bedroom, 2-bath mother-in-law suite. It's got a 32,000-gallon pool. It's got a tennis court. You can line it for pickleball, which I love. It's got chicken coops. It's got a putt-putt golf course. It's got 6 holes with a little pond. This place is amazing, and it's right in between the beach and downtown St. Petersburg. That's a bargain at $1.6 million. And those are great listings, and things are selling here. If you're looking to buy, you're looking to sell, please keep me in mind. If you've bought or sold with me in the past, thank you so much for trusting me. I thank you all for listening to my podcast. Also, if you enjoyed the content, please hit the subscribe button and smash that like button so you can know when great content like this is coming to you again. Stay happy and well, my friends.